Hello, everyone. Hello, Hope. Thank you for joining me today. I am Brigid Ross Healer, and I have my beautiful friend Hope Purcell here to join me to assist with giving readings for anybody who comes live and has any questions to ask.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. I'm really excited for today. The last time that we did this, we had a lot of fun. And of course, I'll just warn everybody right now that we're having thunderstorms here in Maryland. And so one of my dogs is having a total and complete meltdown. So if you hear strange panting, that is what's going on in the background. And whoever is here, if you want to just say hello to us and let us know that you're here, that would be awesome. And if anybody has a question that they want to ask, just type it in caps in the comment section so that we can be drawn to them. And you can ask anything today, whatever is going on. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you for joining us. So we will be answering, and Cynthia will be answering psychic or mediumship questions, whatever comes up. There's no, I like to say, there are no rules. Hello, Donna. So nice that you're here. We really appreciate the support. I'll just give a quick little blurb about myself. I'm a medium and a light language channel and an energy healer. I also have a background in nursing, as does Hope. We didn't first connect in that way, but we have that in common. And I do private sessions. I have a website, brigidross.com, that you can go to and book through there. And I do YouTube lives and Instagram lives. And I have a monthly membership for group healings. And probably towards the end of this evening, we will take a minute and just do a quick channel light language healing for everybody to just clear our space. There's a lot going on out there. I know Mercury is retrograde, but I'm hearing that there are other planets that are also retrograde right now. And we've got the new moon. And I just feel like the energy is so intense right now. And whether you're feeling ready to move along or you're in the throes of reviewing things and needing to retreat a little bit, you're exactly where you're meant to be. You're not ahead, you're not behind. Everybody is in a different place because we're all in a different space in our healing journey. So I want to give Hope a minute to just introduce yourself and give a little blurb about you, and then we'll pull some questions here because I already see some coming up.
Great. And again, Brigid, it is a pleasure always to work with you today. My name is Hope Purcell. I am a psychic medium, and energy, we're all energy, so we're all connected. And I do so enjoy bringing through messages from spirit, whether psychically or mediumship wise. If you're interested in a private reading or group reading, you can go to my website, HopepurcellMedium.com. medium.com. I'd love to work with you. And Brigid, if you want to get going, I do see questions.
I know we have some questions here. So I am going to hopefully successfully. I think Carolyn's is the first one. May I have a message from my father, Clyde?
Okay, so Brigid, I'll go ahead and take this first.
You go first.
So Carolyn, welcome, and your father. I feel like there's a great amount of pride that he has for you, and pride that he didn't express so well when he was here. And a great amount of love, also not necessarily demonstrated when he was physically present. He sees that you have taken some big steps to reclaim your own life or sovereignty. I feel he's using that word. that really focusing on yourself, and he applauds that, and he wants you to put yourself first because he's making me feel like you are someone that gives, not only to your family members, but you give to others, your friends and your community. He wants you to put yourself first, and he sees you beginning to do that. Um, Please continue that, and he is there walking that path with you. Um, you matter, and there is a great love that he has for you. So I'm going
Thank
to
you,
put him
Hope.
with
Yeah,
you.
that was beautiful. I just want to say before I bring in a message, many times, especially like if you have a question that you either somebody doesn't ask or not comfortable, or we don't get to your question, just know that in the messages that come through, there are usually messages for everybody. It's spirit kind of works in that way. So Carolyn, it's funny. Hope I got the exact same immediate thing that you did, where he might not have been able to express himself as well when he was here in human form, um, but certainly he has done his work on the other side, and is what I see is like, excuse me, is like I'm trying to like picture how this to show you the support that he has, because it's like he's all around you, but also like propping you up and pushing you forward a little bit too. Yeah, like I see it's almost like a scarf wrapped all the way around you, but like in like in the shape of the infinity symbol in an 8, and and especially like around your shoulders, it feels like he is trying to provide protection and comfort for you that he did not do when he was here. Carolyn, if you could let us know if any of this is resonating with you and making sense for you, um, because I feel like he's has a little bit of trouble speaking, like he's making me kind of slow down. Was he somebody who brought in his thoughts slowly, or did he have a communication problem, or was he just not the best communicator when he was here? Because what I'm feeling like from him now, where he is that he is trying to give you signs and to show you the support. Um, like he just said, ask me for something specific, and he had a name for you. Oh, something that starts with a B. Like, of course, I'm thinking baby, but I don't know if that would even be appropriate. But anyways, whatever nickname he called you, he's wanting you to ask for a specific sign so that he can give that to you. And then he also wants you to notice the other signs that he is giving you. He's like whispering. He's whispering in your ear. Maybe he did have trouble communicating. Okay, that makes sense, because I'm like, why is he's like talking slow, like it's in slow motion? So that would make perfect sense. Thank you so much for sharing that. Just know though, like I just got covered in chills. Where he is healed, and he can speak very clearly with you now. So just he would like you to take the time to slow yourself down, like stop rushing to the next thing and trying to, I'm hearing, be perfect and get it all done just the right way. Take that breath, relax, because in that relaxed state is when you're going to feel him and hear him better. He has guidance for you. If you're familiar with automatic writing, do some automatic writing, because it's such a beautiful way to get messages from our loved ones. We always think we need to go outside of ourselves, but we truly do have each of us have this capability to communicate with them. especially now, the energy is just becoming clearer and clearer. So now is the time to step forward into that. So I hope that resonates with you, Carolyn. And we're going to leave your dad with you. Unless, Hope, did you have something that you wanted to add? I saw you writing.
That's perfect.
And just know that you are loved and supported in all ways. And I think Annan said Cynthia is next. I have a relationship question. Am I going to find anyone soon? I met someone recently, but don't know if I should put effort into it or keep working on myself.
Wow. Okay. So Cynthia, I feel for you. You've been putting in that hard work, the shadow work, for quite some time. And people are going to come in and out of our lives while we're healing. And really, throughout our lives, we have the opportunity to heal, to move beyond those things that we've been carrying. And I feel for you that you have purposefully cut some of those straps on bags that you have been dragging around. You have looked at them and said, no, no more. I feel that for this person, what you are going to see from them is, so what I'm being shown is, and this is really for anyone relationship wise, but for you specifically at this time, that if you feel peaceful around this person, if your vibration feels raised around them, then this is someone, put the effort in. But if you are feeling that your vibration is lowered, that you do not feel peaceful, you do not feel calm around this person, that's your body, your own energy telling you, no, this person's not for you. And so many times, we call them red flags. Listen to your own intuition. And because you've done that work, you know to listen to yourself. I feel like you are someone that has developed a very clear connection with spirit, with your own energy. Listen to it. So focus on yourself, continue to work on yourself. And as folks come into your orbit, like this particular person, you have the opportunity to use your energy meter. Are they for me or are they not for me? How do I feel when I'm around them? Do I feel peaceful and calm? Great. Let's continue on and see where this goes. Do I feel anxious? Because those butterflies, we've romanticized them. Many times that's anxiety. That's our own body telling us, no, this person isn't for me. You are your own barometer. Trust yourself. And while you've asked this question, because we're in human form, we want that input from others. I'm being told to tell you, trust yourself. Have that confidence in your own judgment. You've got this. Thank you.
It's beautiful, Hope. So I find it interesting that you ask first. Well, first of all, hi, Cynthia. Welcome and thank you for being here. And I feel like there's a couple of other people who have jumped on while we've been chatting here. I saw, who did I see? Tanita, who has a question, and Anne Marie is here as well. Thank you so much for joining us. So I want to say that what I'm drawn to in your question is you asked if you're going to find anyone soon, like looking towards the future, yet then you say right away that you've met someone recently, and so you're unsure. I feel like Hope does that you should use that inner intuition that you have. If there is a red flag, then excuse me, but hell no, run in the other direction as quickly and as quickly as you can. When we enter into a relationship with somebody, especially like in the beginning, you're just testing the waters. You're just kind of seeing. You're not like throwing your entire body into something because you're trying to feel something out. Because what I feel like is going on is like at the same time that you're wanting this relationship, you are still working on yourself. And so it's not like, oh, I stop working on myself and I go into a relationship. It's that while you're in the relationship, you continue to do the work on yourself so that you are the one who is always filling your cup. And you're not looking outside of you for somebody to complete or to fill you. You come full and they complement that, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't look at it as two separate things happening. You're going to continue to work on yourself. And there are things that come about in working on ourselves from in that have to do with relationship that can only occur when we are in a relationship. So again, really trust yourself. And I'm going to say, use your body as, it's the largest organ that we have, and ask your body. So I'm going to teach just everybody just a quick down and dirty way to muscle test for yourself. You ask for your polarities to be cleared and stand up and ask your body to show you a yes. Your body should move forward. And then ask your body to show you a no. Your body should move backwards. So if it's doing that motion correctly, then you're centered and grounded. And then you can ask yourself. You can ask a yes or no question. I use it as, so like, for instance, this relationship. Is this relationship negative for me? Is this relationship neutral for me? Is this relationship beneficial for me? Is this relationship most beneficial for me? And see what your body does. Right? When you're, questioning a little bit where that is for you. Something that is beneficial now may be most beneficial later. So again, trust your own intuition with that and know that what I'm hearing is you can always change your mind. So if you make one decision today, you can make a different decision tomorrow. I hope that that's helpful, Cynthia, and not just more confusing to you. But again, we all, we can do psychic readings, but we all have free choice, free will, which changes how things occur as well. So I hope that good. I like it when things make sense for people. Thank you so much, and thanks for asking the question and for being here. We really appreciate it. All right, Tanita is next. Let me go up and find the question. I'd appreciate, welcome Tanita. Thank you for being here. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I'd appreciate a message from boyfriend in spirit, please. Having a tough day. It's been 2 years. Don't know why I'm feeling like this.
Hi, Tanita. Thank you for being here today. First of all, I want to tell you what you're learning or finding out today, and you probably already know it. Grief is not linear. It can come up on us at any time, anywhere. And I'm so sorry that today is a hard day. Your boyfriend, I feel like his passing was sudden, unexpected, not something that you could prepare for, as if it were more of a chronic illness or something that took some time. He's making me feel like there were times when he was judgmental of you. And while he's saying, I know that he wants to remember me in the best of lights, he's acknowledging that he should have been a better cheerleader for you and for your dreams, for your desires. And he's actually able to do that now. And he is helping to push you forward. I feel like he's making me feel like you started something new. You're moving in a new direction for yourself. And he wants you to know that he is there helping to clear the way and truly cheer you on. Um, he also wants you to know that he knows that you loved him and love him. Because while his physical body is not here, his energy still exists and he is around you. Um, he's making me feel like he does give you signs, and it's in the form of metal. So, generally, for me, okay, that's going to be coins that you have been finding. And just like walking and there's a penny or there's a dime. He wants you to know that that is him. He's just letting you know that he's here, he's with you. Keep moving forward, keep your feet moving forward. There you go. Yeah, he's got you. He's got you every step of the way and so very proud of you. I'm going to go ahead and leave him with you. Thank you, Tanita.
Thank you, Hope. That was beautiful. Tanita, as soon as I read your message, I got covered in chills. So he is definitely with you. I don't know if you have maybe not been feeling him so much lately, and that's what makes today a little bit tougher for you because you're wondering where the signs are. He hasn't left you, though. Yes, I feel like he goes periodically because he's what I call in school. So when we leave the physical body, we spend some time in a little bit of life review and we kind of go in and out of that. So I feel like I'm still processing some things from when I was here in physical form, but he is very much around you and supporting you, just as Hope said, in ways that he could not do when he was physically here. Yeah, like I just heard, I'm much more powerful where I am now. But he shows this power in a gentle way, not pushy, which he makes me feel like he was perhaps a little bit pushy. I just heard the word opinionated. So I'm not sure if that fits, but that's kind of what he's sharing with me, that he was kind of opinionated and didn't. So what he's showing me is shining a light on you, and that when he was here and you were in relationship together, he did not shine the light on you enough. He was maybe too immature and too selfish when he was here, that he is now ready to shine the light on you. Let me know if what Hope and I are giving you is making sense for you, Tanita. I'm also hearing him say that even though the passing was sudden, it was his time. He I'm hearing that he could not learn any more of his lessons in this form, in this lifetime. But he's very much watching over you, like he has his arm around your shoulder, and he's very much watching over you and wanting to help you. He's like, oh, he just gave me chills. He's like trying to clear the path in front of you so that you don't trip over the roots that are not yours that are sticking across the path, and the roots that are yours to just kind of, gently step on them and cut them and let those go away. It I just keep hearing the way is cleared for you. I am clearing the way for you. And that you actually are to use you're a beacon of light. So use your light to help guide you along your path. And he is behind you 1,000% and like shining that light so brightly on you now in a way of he wished that he could have done and that he had been more aware when he was here in human form, which I think, Hope, you brought through so beautifully in your message for Tanita. So I'm seeing she wrote spot on and 100%, which that's awesome. So yeah, keep going and know that he's giving you the signs, ask clearly for them, and then accept them as they come, because it might not come in exactly the form that you believe it to, and it is going to come. So yeah, be open, and love yourself. Give yourself a nice big hug. He's sending you a big hug. That you're always surrounded, and you're so very welcome. Thank you for coming today. I appreciate it. Okay, who D Buckley? Let me scroll up and find. Here we go. Anna. Donna, thank you so much for being here. I have some new things I am working on and just wondering what input Spirit has.
Hi, Donna, and welcome. So, I feel that for you, you have learned the importance of trust, and you know that Spirit is there. You know that your loved ones are there supporting you, both those in spirit and also those here in physical form. And I feel for you that that's expanded to the family members that we choose that are not actually our DNA. You have a huge support system, and you know that. And when I saw your question initially, I immediately heard, go with the thing that at this moment feels the most uncomfortable. That's where your growth is going to be. To not basically splinter the tree and go in all different directions, focus on one direction. And I feel like your heart already knows what that direction is. Focus there and move forward. Put your energy there. The energy of spirit and your loved ones will be there behind you. And I do feel for you that this is something where you are truly putting yourself out there. You trust your intuition, continue to trust it, and set fear aside. There is no room for concern or fear or even thoughts of lack in your moving forward. You are held, and the way is going to be made. Actually, it's already made. So it's just a matter of you stepping forward. I'm going to leave that with you, and blessings to you, and know that everything is going to work out in your favor beautifully.
Beautiful, Hope. Thank you. I also, just before I answer you, Donna, I just want to encourage everybody to stick around for a little bit, because at the end we will do a little bit of light language healing for everybody, just to help us ground and bring in, settle this energy that we're talking about in the spirits, and bring in some new energy. Donna, I love actually that Hope said to you, do what scares you the most. So this is always, we want to run from that which is the scariest, right? It's like this big fear that we have. And I encourage you along those same lines, just look at that fear and tell it, so what? So what? I'm scared of that. Okay, big deal, right? And just keep moving along. I feel like you are also in a, you're releasing some old patterns right now. You're letting go of stories about yourself that are not true, that you have carried, other people's belief system placed on you, and you're like breaking free from that. And so you've already, this is just like a residual thing. I want to say it's just like you've done a lot of processing, but at some cellular level, there's this little bit of this story that hangs on that says, who am I? You're not to be successful. It's not okay to use your voice, but it's very, very, very old. And I want to say it's really, really tiny. It's very, very faint. And so let that go out of your body. They're like saying it, let that go out of your body now. So be it. Like that's all that you have to do. And the other thing that I'm hearing for you, Donna, is if there's a lull, take the lull. It's a resetting time. It's a retreat time. It's time for you to like, oh, focus on yourself a little bit. And how do I, maybe I want to do things a little bit differently, and just kind of sit and like marinate. You know, the longer you marinate something, the better the taste that it has when you go to cook it. So just marinate a little bit, knowing that it's going to be yummy and juicy, you know, when you do finally step into it, that there's a purpose in that lull. They're just showing me like, don't be scared of a rest. It's necessary to rest so that you have the energy that you're going to need to continue to move forward. And then the only other thing that I'm hearing is that you have all of the answers yourself within. And it's great to get like, what's the word? It's not clarification. Confirmation from us or from others. Follow your own guide. Follow what is truly speaking from your heart, even if it's different from what somebody else is telling. So actually, this message has been for D. Buckley, because I just saw a question from Donna. We'll get to you in a minute, but sometimes messages are double. They're meant for other people too. So if something in that message resonated for you, that's okay. But let me just put here, Donna definitely makes sense, all of it. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here today. Okay, Crystal. And I want to just say, because, you know, we know you, Donna. You've got this. Get on out there and do your thing. Okay, I think this is Crystal's question. Hi, ladies. What can spirits tell me about my ex and I separated 2 months? Are we on the road to reconciliation?
So, Crystal, welcome. Thank you for being here today. So I feel like the separation for a reason, but I also feel like for you, we're going to set him over here for a moment, but for you, you have begun to outgrow the container of the relationship, if that makes some sense. You are evolving, you are growing, and continue to care for yourself. You continue to grow, continue to do the work, and either he will do the same or he won't. This is not a situation where you can pull him along and trying to make the square peg fit in a round hole. That we know that doesn't work, right? You care for yourself. You continue to grow. You continue to go inward. Because as Brigid said with Donna, all the answers are inside. Everything we need is inside of us. So continue to go inward. Continue with that growth. In time, everyone's favorite, right? Time will truly tell. But it's important that you continue to move on your journey, and either he will grow and you all will come together again and be stronger for it and move forward, or he won't. And you'll continue to grow and have that opportunity, because you will be free of that relationship if that is indeed what happens. Have that opportunity to meet someone who is more of a vibrational equal. I hope that makes some sense for you. Be gentle with yourself. And again, do not try to pull him along. He has his own things that he needs to work on and work out. So, and I am seeing you're saying great advice. I am stuck, but I want to be healed. And no one can do that healing for you but you. And that is taking that time away from someone and going inward. Maybe it's journaling, it's writing, maybe it's through therapy, talking with others, asking Spirit, hey, show me, what do I need to heal? Why is this coming up? And how do I heal it? Because it can be healed. And trust yourself. If something's not feeling right, then it's not for you. Okay. And while being separate from someone that you cared about is heartbreaking, there's that separation for a reason. And you know what that was. Continue to care for you. Choose yourself, because that's where opportunities will come from. Thank you.
Thank you, Hope. That was beautiful. And just quickly, hello, Sun Psychic Jean. So glad that you're catching us live as well. I do lives with Sun Psychic Jean. She's a beautiful reader. So I'm glad that you're catching us right now. So Crystal, I'm going to leave, excuse me, this piece up here. Just the first thing that I heard when I read your question was, well, I heard the word caution, and for me, what I see is the yellow police tape, caution, that goes around a crime scene. And so again, like Hope said, there's a reason why you separated. I feel like you're still on that inward journey of doing that healing work for yourself, and he is on a different journey. I feel like the paths are like this. They're not, like this. So he's doing some of his, no, that's not right. He's saying, this is what it feels like. He's saying that he's doing some work, but he's not really doing the work. It's almost like it feels like he's looking to you to do the work and to change to fit with him. And that's not your job. Your job is to heal yourself so that you can receive exactly what it is that you want, not compromising in some quality that you deserve to fully have. I hope that makes sense. And what I want to say about you feeling stuck, but you want to be healed, start talking about feeling healed and feeling what that would feel like for you. Where in your body are you feeling unhealed? What comes up for me, what I'm hearing is that you don't feel safe. You're not safe in that relationship. You don't feel safe in your body. And there's some trouble with trusting what your body is trying to tell you. So doing that inner work, speaking from my own personal experience, it's not always a joyful thing to do, but we feel better after we've done that. Dive down into that place within you in a safe space. If you need help, reach out to a healer, reach out to me. There's many different energy healers out there. Find somebody that it resonates with you. Listen to the light language to like clear. There's a pattern. I'm feeling like there's a pattern in you, not from no fault of your own, like this pattern was placed on you, and there's a belief that things are supposed to be hard or that you're not lovable just as you are, and you are lovable exactly as you are. Just again, what I keep hearing is you must trust yourself. And in order to trust yourself, you've got to feel safe within your body. So that's where there's like this disconnect. Put this X over here to the side. He's not doing the work right now. So it's not, you don't need that coming into your sphere, into your space right now. I am covered in goosebumps. Focus on yourself. Allow him to do whatever he's going to do. If the two of you are meant to be, you will be. Nothing passes us by that is meant for us. And sometimes it's got to come several times around before the timing is right. Don't worry about that. But just focus on yourself and allow yourself the time that you need to heal. There is it's like Hope says, it's not linear, and nothing is going to pass you by. So don't worry that I'm behind. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Please take good care of yourself and be super, super gentle and kind with your being. You need that right now. And thank you so much for trusting us to answer that question. Okay, who's next? Donna Ewing. And I hope that made sense for you, Crystal. Let me go up. And thank you to Jean for the shout out for the light language. It is a good thing, and it will be good again. Okay, Donna, I'm trying to find the going up. There it is. Okay. Oh, you're new here. Yay. Thank you for joining us, Donna. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry for the confusion. And the other person's name is Donna, Donna. So my pronunciation probably isn't the greatest. Could you tell me what my guides and angels have to say about my progress and what I need to focus on?
Hi, Donna, and welcome. We're really glad you're here today. So, your guides and angels. When I initially saw your question, I feel like you hear. You are clairaudient. You do hear spirit providing you with information and messages, and coming through in your own voice, but in that calm way that spirit communicates with us. And I feel like for you that there is an opening, that in many respects that this is something new, but it's also something old. I feel that when you were younger, you did receive messages. You didn't quite understand what they were or what was happening. You did not have someone to direct you, to guide you at that time. And at this point in time, you are in the process of remembering who you are, and that you are not just in this is kind of my thing, the meat body, right? You're not just a meat body living out this physical experience. You are truly light. We all are. We are all energy. And for you, with that remembering, it is just everything is opening up. Welcome it. And so I'm being guided to ask you, actually, no, I'm being guided to tell you about automatic writing. That if you are not already doing this, to please start doing this, because you will be getting more messages from spirit, from your loved ones who have passed. And this is really for everybody. Um, yes. And I do say that you said you can hear, and it just started to be louder. So they're obviously trying to get your attention. So with automatic writing, get a piece of paper, pen, pencil, whatever, some sort of writing implement, and you just write a question down. Spirit, what do I need to know today? Guides, what do you want me to know today? Or something more specific, and start writing. And for me, it would just almost like journaling at first, and then all of a sudden it clicked in. A flow of words, of information just comes in, and it comes in kind of fast. Just write. And it doesn't need to be, have all the commas in the right place, or things spelled, in a certain way. Go ahead and just get that information down. And then later, go back and read it once you're done, because that is a message from spirit, that flow of energy, of information, of support for you. So again, not just for Donna, but really for everybody. It's a great way to have spirit communicate with you. And at times, your writing may not be your own. The penmanship portion of it, you may be like, oh, that looks like my dad who's passed writing, or someone else's writing. Or I wouldn't say words like that. Write it down and just go with it. Okay. You're remembering, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I want to encourage you to trust what you're hearing, and trust the information that you're given. And also ask for what you want, ask for what you need. Okay. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Hope, thank you. I feel, Donna, right away when I saw your question, I felt like you are an old soul, and you have been here before. This is not your first rodeo, so to speak. However, I do feel like you were squished when you were younger, and not watered, so to speak, not allowed to be who you were. And so it's taken you some time to come back around and to start to remember who it is that you really are, and that it is not who you have believed yourself to be, that awakening has happened now of your spirituality and of your connection with the divine. And I want to say, like I see in your lineage, a divine priestess, that's the energy that you bring forward. So don't be scared. Start stepping more into, I've been told I was a medicine manager, get told to be quiet a lot of stuff. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And you have healing abilities. So it's like you're cutting away this pattern of being told to be quiet, so that you can allow the more authentic you that has been, you've always been there, you've just been asleep. So now you're awakening that part of you. Meditate. And by meditate, you don't have to spend 30 minutes meditating. Take a minute, do a 1 minute meditation, take 5 minutes, whatever it is that you can do, where you can kind of like gather yourself and center yourself, which will help you tremendously with the automatic writing. Ask for the signs. I see you keeping a notebook, not just for the automatic writing, but also for like writing down things that I just heard, like things that come to your mind. So either signs that you're seeing, questions that you have about that, intuitive hits that you get. And also, oh, you're a Leo, so you've been feeling more powerful. Good, because aren't we in that season anyways? So that's perfect that you're a Leo. Yeah, step into that power. And it's not that aggressive yang power, it's divine power. And you were born with that. We all have that. We're to use that for our benefit, which also benefits others. But wait a second, let me go back to that writing, because I'm hearing also not just the automatic writing, but like writing. Are you a writer, or have you been thinking about maybe writing a book or writing about your journey, whether that's to be published or not? I just see you telling your story, writing down your story. And ask for the signs, because they are waiting. Spirit is like, yes, she's here. She's asking the question. She's doing the work. Yay, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready for you. And so, congratulations. I love it when they kind of stand up and give a standing ovation like that. You're exactly on the right path, in the right space in the path. You're not ahead. You're not behind. You're right on time. So I hope that all made sense for you. And again, thank you for coming. I think you said that it was your first time being here, and for asking the question. I appreciate it. And do all those things that my daughter puts in there for people to do, like follow and share for Hope as well. And then I think that, okay, Anne Marie is the last one. So I'm going to find. It's always interesting to scroll and, read, and eyeballs and going. Okay, here's Anne Marie. And thank you, Anne Marie, for being here with us. I hope you're still here, Anne Marie. Let us know that you are. I'm glad that was helpful to you, Donna. Thank you. So, Anne Marie, if you are still here, just let us know in the comment section. And if not, we're going to answer the question anyways, because you can catch it on the replay. And she's asking, is there anything Spirit wants me to know?
So, Anne Marie, welcome. So, Spirit. And Anne Marie, I do want to call out that I do know you garden. And I just kept hearing cultivate your garden. While that is something physical that we can do in this physical world, I feel that for you, it's very important that you can welcome. I see you just said you're here. Okay. I feel that it's really important right now that you continue to focus on your own spiritual growth. While there's plenty of things that you need to do in this physical life, it's important that you continue to grow your connection to spirit. And I feel like that is by asking for the assistance that you need whenever you need it, and nothing too great or small, knowing that what you need will appear, whether it's a situation, something physical, a person, to help further your growth, that all of that, okay, sorry, that everything's accessible to you. There's not something that, oh, well, you can have these things, but yeah, you can't have that. Everything's accessible to you just as it is for all of us. Now is not a time to be small. It is a time to expand for you. And through that expansion, more is going to be brought to you. More clarity, more ability to share who you are, the truth of you. So what they're showing me is like a Tupperware type container that's got the lid on it, and you have the lid a little bit off. It's kind of like you're looking in there and like, I don't know, take the lid off, because everything is available to you. There's no constraints here. And with that, I feel that your growth is just going to be exponential. And in doing so, you're going to draw more people to you that Spirit can help. Spirit can work through you to help and help further them along in their journey also. So thank you.
Nice hope. Hi, Anne-Marie. Thank you for being here. I love the message Hope gave you. I'm just going to confirm for you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that you're doing an amazing, no, it's not an amazing job. You're doing an amazing life. You are transforming. You have transformed. You are continuing to transform yourself. I feel you are more open and embracing the changes that are coming towards you. So what I'm hearing is you're being encouraged to continue to open your heart, to remove. Here we are in the RE because we're in this Mercury retrograde. So remove those things that are standing in your way to having greater ease of movement through your life. Knowing that you have the divine power to do this. Like what you want, it's right here in your hands. So just allow that to come in. Create the space so that it can come more fully into you. And be amazed, look in the mirror, and tell yourself how amazing you are and how beautiful you are. And recognize in yourself all the many steps that you have taken to get here. It's not been an easy journey. And trust, just like you trusted and took big leaps of faith in this past year, you're in another space now where it's time to trust and take another big leap of faith. Hope that makes sense for you. They're like, you're exactly where you're meant to be, to just keep taking the steps and don't need to question so much. Ask for if you're like, oh, which way should I go? Ask for the path. Like they just showed me you asking to show me the way, and that there will be almost like literally light shone on the direction for you to go in. That was kind of an interesting visual that I just got. So thank you for asking that question. So there's what we're going to do, just this one last question because Tracy, hello Tracy, welcome and thank you for joining us. We were going to be finished with Anne-Marie, but we're going to take this one last one and then I'll do a quick little mini healing for everybody. If everybody just stick around, the healing will help to ground you and make you feel a little bit lighter. I was wondering if Spirit has a message for me, please.
So welcome, Tracy. And as soon as I saw your message, I immediately heard, why do you doubt? Do not doubt. You are worthy. I feel like attached to that doubt is a feeling of unworthiness, that you are not deserving of the good things that you want to have happen for your life and for your life to move in a specific direction. One I feel that you have been cultivating for years. And that trust yourself, trust that the feeling that you have around this movement, that it will indeed happen, and that you have value and you have worth. And I feel that that isn't something for you that has been fostered in your life, that you've had to be the person that you pat your own self on the back. There hasn't been the support for you. But you actually have the support of spirit and those that have passed from this physical life, that are helping to move you forward. And I feel like you're like, win. Know that you are moving in the right direction, that what your heart desires is going to happen, but trust spirit, but trust yourself, and know that you are worthy. I'm going to leave that with you.
Thank you, Hope. So, Tracy, right away when I saw your hi guys, and then you asked a quick question, I feel like you're someone who you're on the outside, the rest of the world sees this happy person or sees a person that is not the truth of what you wear on the inside. Either from, I'll just give what I'm hearing, that you were not allowed to be really who you were. You were silenced. You were, I'm hearing too loud, too much. And so it changed things for you internally. So it made it so that you did not, you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your own intuition. And that's like a pattern that was placed on you. It's not really yours. You were meant to be shiny and bright and loud and and whatever. There are no rules like that. So wherever that came from was that person's agenda and that person's problem, and it was not to be placed on you, although you willingly said, oh, I'll take that. Let me take care of you and your needs now instead of focusing on myself. So now you're entering this time where you're remembering who you are, and you want to speak up and you want to be yourself. So I encourage you to do that. Spend some time with yourself, knowing who you are, accepting yourself, and not listening to what other people say. There's that saying that other people's opinions is none of your business. Just that. Who cares what other people think? What's important is, what do you think about yourself, and where do you want to go with your life? Yeah, like I just heard, stop living your life according to what other people wanted you to do or want you to do. It's okay now for you to take the reins of your own life and do what you want for yourself. And it's okay to do this slowly, to go within, do a little bit of healing, take a rest. Wear the new cape, for instance, or whatever you're drawn to. You're going to be going through, I just see a lot of changes happening for you. And so be gentle with yourself as you're going through that, but keep going. Do not give up. It's time. I just keep hearing over and over again, it is your time. It is your time. It is your time. And to, what, HE double hockey sticks to the other people. So I hope that, I was going to say, I hope that makes sense. And then I just saw here you wrote that makes sense. So I'm glad that it does. And yeah, I knew we had to answer your question. So thank you for asking that. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I'm not sure how to. Oh, here. Okay, there. I was trying to get the comment off of the stage. Okay, so whoever is still here, first of all, thank you, everybody, for joining, whether you listen to this on the replay or you're still here live. I so appreciate you coming and liking my channel and sharing it with your friends, and also going to either my website or Hope's website. Check out all the different things that we offer. It's been lovely having you today, Hope. I love doing these readings with you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to take a minute to do I'm going to give a little mini light language healing, and you don't have to do anything except sit, breathe, stay out of your mind if you can, and in the heart space, because your mind will want to figure out what I'm saying, and there are no words for what I'm saying in English. There is only the feeling. So try to stay in your heart space and just allow yourself to receive right now. And this is just for the collective. Let's just clear off the layer of stuff that is on us, that is ours and that is not ours, and just come more fully into alignment in the center of our bodies, in the center of our chakra system, and be grounded. So just take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. Allow your exhale to be longer than the inhale. Just breathing in love and breathing out all else. Shoot, say ya sharakate sha asakata kuruchi kataka rukuru gachete kakari sakorom sakatari uteya yishuru kuru yete kari chakata kuru abasakatari guys kuru dem nakara sakatari abadi Ishurakinsha Asukuriate Shuritso Harui Yarayesha Asararara Kutikere Sharaoro Hawaii Yimshe Saka Shite Sukuru Hamneyate Sha Hashe Saka Orishate Yashikotokuru Wisho Satarai Tara Oshikotokuru Witete Harishete Kurampe Papa Shikataka Suku Sa Hamnayata Kaya Yavashikotokuru Ramasekatagrisha Semina Hai Takaraute Amnoho Ina Haina Homo Ideya Yoseya Amneya Yoya Soyateya Hamnia Wahi Showa Aisam Noko Yatas Hatuketeka Yitsatsa Hatuketeka Ya Yitsokotoko Hishakataka Ritsasa Rapi Papa Shesa Haruni Merate Yashakuru Achisa Hotete Shara Hanso Hurukukukushi Sa Sokoro Kiteya Horisha Sokotse Hamneyate yakara wishitara washe sokoro watashu uritsa ntakataki tokoro wo ishiwate ishawaru isha saka sosara intata Oriamshesa Hashuaya Shewa Hashuya Ishawushesa Hamneatoroi She Sa Harute Keshe Unsakare Utsekare Itara Kashukutokoro Shirwatokoro Isa Sakatakara She Asisa Sakotoko Showo Shi Sa Karuishi Searo Hashesa Harui Sa, sa, sa. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. Allow the new energy in. Release all the old. Don't pick it back up again. That was a beautiful clearing and a heart opening. There was a clearing of the throat chakra as well. Wow, and a very large grounding, like to remember that we do belong here and it's safe for us to be here. So thank you everybody for joining. You can always come back and listen to that light language again. I have other episodes with light language on them on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. Please follow me there as well. And the more often you listen to them, the deeper that you go into the healing. If you're just having a day where you're like, what? I need some grounding. Find one of the light languages that you're drawn to and listen to that. So again, thank you everybody for showing up. We'll be back again sometime next month. And I very much appreciate you all and thank you so much for joining us. I love it doing these with you.
Thank you, dear. Have a great day, everyone.
Everybody have a beautiful week.